Okay, hi everybody. It's Jason Chin from Love Says Go. This is the first episode of In My Shoes. Well, I was wanting to get this launched several days ago, but honestly, I was been in bed sick with the flu, cold. I don't know what it is. So I'm actually on my way to the doctor's right now. I'm on my way to the not emergency room, but the walk-in clinic. Because I work with food and can't be sick in any degree to go to work. So I've been getting prayer anyway. It's just not working in my life right now. So whew. So anyway, what I wanted to show with this video, which I thought might be good, is I'm gonna step out and pray for people while I'm at the walk-in clinic, and I just want to show you that that healing isn't limited by our physical condition and how we feel, whether we feel good, whether we have sickness in our own body that's happening. It's the Holy Spirit that lives inside of us that does the healing, and He's not diminished by if we are feeling sick or if we have a physical handicap, say someone struggling with a sickness or disease, but the Holy Spirit lives in them. That Holy Spirit is just as capable and able to move through that person no matter how physically or emotionally that person feels. The person's spirit is whole. The Holy Spirit is whole. The Holy Spirit's never sick, never handicapped. The only thing that will limit the Holy Spirit is actually us choosing to step out to love people. And honestly, I haven't been feeling that good this week, so I haven't even left my room. So I haven't prayed for anybody, but I'm leaving my house today to go find out what's going on. But I am going to step out for people, and we'll see what's going to happen. Okay, so I just got back from the doctor's office, and when I got there, when I was walking in, there was a guy that had a boot cast on his leg. So I just stopped and asked him. I said, "Hey, what's going on? Why do you have the boot cast?" And he said that he had a cut. He has a cut on the bottom of his foot that hasn't healed in over a year because he has diabetes. So he let me pray with him. He didn't notice any change at that time. Honestly, I didn't get my camera out. I got her. It's something I have to work on, just getting my camera out every time. So I'm still not in the habit of that. So that's something I'm going to work at, getting my camera out, or at least asking, "Hey, can I video this real quick?" So I'm going to work on that. Walked into when I was inside the office, the nurse came in, was checking my blood pressure, stuff like that. Actually had a word of knowledge for her for one of her knees. I didn't say anything because in my mind I had a thought to myself that said, "Hey, you're in here because you're sick, Jason. She's not going to believe that you have power to heal her, because you wouldn't be in here if you can't even heal yourself. How are you going to help another person out?" So just like recognizing thoughts like that aren't from God, and thoughts that intimidate you or limit you, just learning to overcome those thoughts. So anyway, let you know that went through my mind. I didn't say anything because of that. So the doctor came in, checked me out, says I have the flu, stuff like that. Anyway, so I had a prophetic word, just saying, when the Lord gave me a word of encouragement for him, for the doctor. So I gave that to him. He was encouraged. Walking outside, and before I went to the doctor's office, I saw there was a lady and a mom there, and the lady looked like she was in a lot of pain, and I was gonna go over and ask if I could pray for her, but they called my name, so I went inside the doctor's office. So when I was leaving, I saw that they were getting to their car, so I thought, "Oh man, I'm going to go pray for them real quick," because again, I really wanted to get some video of someone being healed on camera, to see that even though I'm not feeling healthy, that the Spirit of God will flow through me because I'm willing. So I stopped, asked if I could pray for them. They said they were fine, they didn't have any pain in their body, but I'm telling you, the way they were walking, it's really hard to believe that they didn't have any pain in their body. But anyway, bless them, Jesus. So they said no, they're good, they didn't need prayer. Then I was leaving the doctor's office again. I really wanted to get some video footage of God doing something. So I saw this lady walking up the hill again. She looked like she really needed some help. Like she looked like she's a hurting unit. And just stopped, talked to her for a little bit. She said she was fine. She actually didn't even give me the time of day. I was like, hey, how you doing? She's like, no, I'm fine, thanks. I was like, hey, could I pray for you? Looks like you might be in some pain. She's like, no, I'm fine. Like she just kind of gave me the old talk to the hand and just like kept walking. So don't have a lot to show you today. I'm gonna try to do a better job of getting the camera out. I'm trying to figure out how to do it without like walking up with someone with a camera in my hand like, hey, how are you doing? I'm videoing you, by the way. So I'm trying to figure out how to do that. In a group setting it works better because then I can give the camera to somebody and say, hey, can you film me? And then I can just start talking to them and see what the Lord gives me. But when it's one-on-one, it's really a little bit harder to do that, so I have to kind of wait to ask them permission if I can video them. So anyway, it's going to be good. So this is the first episode. Not a lot happened. So anyway, I hope this encourages you some way or another. Alright, bye. This is what I wanted to tell you, because some of these I'm just going to like do a little monologue or just a little thing that kind of helps me keep going. So like a day after today, didn't see a lot happen, had a couple people say no, prayed for someone, didn't see anything happen at that moment. So something that in my own life that helps me to encourage me is basically that's what my biggest job and your job for praying for the sick is to keep yourself in a place of courage, a place of staying encouraged. So I always focus on what God has done in the past, or I focus on like what He has done. So even if today, if I went out and I prayed for 10 people and say one person got healed, I really focus on that one person, really give thanks and steward that in my heart. I always find something good that God did to like feed on, and I just feel it's really important to keep a life of stepping out to love on people. We have to stay encouraged, and we have to keep courage. So even up to today, I try to look for something positive. It's like, hey, like, and so even the fact that I do a lot of self-talk, and so I'll be like, hey, Jason, you didn't see a lot happen today, but it was actually really good, because like a lot of people probably wouldn't pray for others when they were feeling sick themselves. So even though I chickened out with the nurse and I got 2 rejections and I didn't see the guy get healed, I'll like feed on something because I know that it helps keep me encouraged. So that's just something I do is in my lifestyle is, or if I see everything go kind of bad that day, I just encourage myself, say, hey, you know what, you just got totally rejected today, but it's not going to stop you, and tomorrow it's going to be amazing. Like, you're going to step out and like God's really going to do some awesome stuff. So I just keep myself encouraged. I try to do that with other people that are in my life that surround me too, because that's the biggest thing I think the enemy tries to use is discouragement, because actually discouragement is what it is. It's disarming courage. So one of the biggest things we can do is be people that need to walk in courage, but also people that come into contact in our life, we need to be those that give them courage to step out and do things that are in God's heart. So anyway, I just thought that might help. So anyway, it's going to be fun.